You might watch it, but it's now time to wear it. Support your second favourite team by heading over to palmersfc.com and grabbing your favourite replica kit. Ships worldwide. Well, that's a blast from the past, but it's true. palmersfc.com is up and ready for you. One thing I will say with this is it's very limited stock. When it's gone, it's gone. Nike are actually slowing down production of this kit, stopping in March, and they're unlikely to replenish any more going forward. If you do decide to get a kit, I just want to set the expectation around delivery times. It's going to take a little bit of time, and it's very unlikely you're going to get it in time for Christmas, but you will definitely get it. This is purely because we don't actually hold the stock. You order, then we order with Nike, they send it, and then we send it on to you. So that was the first thing I was updating you with. The second thing, you might have seen it on the socials in the week, but it's happening. The comment section will finally be free of "Can you please play #United?" Sunday 4th of December, 5 PM kickoff at the New River Sports and Fitness, White Hart Lane. Just like our shirts, there's only a limited amount of tickets, so if you want to come and see us, or hashtag, or both, you're going to need to head over to #United.com. Tickets are £5 and all proceeds go to charity. Hope to see you there. Right, let's crack on with this video. Another cup game this week. It's the second round of the Ted Fairchild Cup, the cup that sees all teams brought together, similar to the FA Cup, in a knockout style. We actually got to the final of this competition last season, but lost out on the night to some very decent opposition. Our opposition for today, though, go by the name of Aveley Stags. We've played this lot plenty of times, so we know what it's all about. We normally win against this lot, however, they did get the better of us in the league last season. And if you checked out yesterday's Sunday League Extra, you would know that numbers are slim today. So the big question is...
like who, what, where? Nah, what, who, where? Like where? How do we get right there? Like nah.
Big up Devz and Blackbox, but guys, what's with the carpet?
Like where?
You know, that one in the middle of the room. So Devz wants to know who, what, where. Let me break it down for you. It's Jack, in a box, in between the sticks. Super Dan, Tomo and Tony make up the back three. It's been a while, Tony. Good to see you back. Left wing back is Knowlesy. Right wing back is Scottish. Luke and Liam in the middle of the park. Head of them in the cam position, we've got Kieran. And then up top for today, we've got Nick and Too Good. I said numbers were slim, and on the bench today, we've got Wazza. And that's all we had right up until kickoff when Connor showed up. He said he had a late night in playing Skyrim and forgot to set his alarm.
Like where?
It's a great question, Devz. Where is everyone else? Well, unfortunately, I can't answer that question, but perhaps this week's turnout will make Nick's #United selection easier next week. Or maybe not. But we're going to focus on this week, where it's a few handshakes and a kickoff. And so first action of this game is with Knowles over that far side, wearing different boots today, Scottishes in fact. He's twisted and turning and manages to get the ball into the box. Number 8 fails to clear it. It falls to Nick, who puts it across to Kieran. He's sliced it, and that's well wide of the goal. Positive start though. Down the other end now, and it's number 16 that makes his way forward. Dan comes in there with a late challenge, and that's a free kick. Free kick sent into the box by number 16. The last touch here comes off of Kieran, and that's out for a corner. And so the corner's sent into the box. Not the best delivery, but it's flicked on there. Kieran heads away, second bite at the cherry to send it back into the box, but he's not done his team any favours there. That's over the bar, hits the roof of the net. Here's Nick now looking to form an attack, and he's got number 16 on him here, but he gets away from him, puts the ball forward for Scottish on this near side as he looks to stick it into the box. It's cut out by the captain, number 5, and that's out for a corner. Corner's whipped in by Knowles here, not one person attacking it. Easy catch for the keeper. Time for a 50-50. We all love these, and this one features Scottish. Okay, now. Now, when this happened, we all told Scottish to get back up. There was little or no sympathy for the lad. He simply lost out on this challenge, but when we look at it back... How's your ankle, Scottish? You know, it's actually alright as he plays the ball into Liam here. Liam then sticks it over the top for Too Good. He does well to get in between the two defenders here. In on goal, but number 6 there with a good tackle. That goes out for another corner. Corner sent into the box, and once again, no one attacking it. And that's easily cleared by our opponents. Here comes number 10 now, bringing it forward for Aveley. That's a great tackle. Great tackle. Unfortunately, the ref doesn't agree. Free kick. That's then sent into the box by 16. Over Liam's head, past Dan, over Tomo.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, luckily for us, number 5 couldn't get his head on target. We move on. Obviously, no game would be complete without a Tomo tackle.
Oh, well in, Tomo. Well in, Tomo.
Yeah, it looked like our opponent was through here, but Tomo cut the ball out, and just for good measure.
Oh, well in, Tomo. Well in, Tomo.
Yeah. Right, guys, am I allowed to say that this player's feeling the effects of that? Because if I can, I will. I'll say it. And on more than one occasion, too. This could take a while. Oh, no, he's up. The poor lad genuinely looks like he's just received some bad news. Do you ever see someone looking upset in public and you think, well, I wonder what's wrong with them? Now, it could be many of things. Family issues, finance, health. But from now on, a new one will spring to mind. That they potentially just collided with Tomo.
Oh, well in, Tomo.
That lad eventually got up and we cracked on with things as Liam put a ball forward to Nick. He chested it down for Kieran, who puts it across to Luke. As he gets it under, he swipes it in, that's well over the bar. We're still putting the pressure on as Kieran plucks this ball from out the air. He puts it forward for Nick as he gets it out of his feet, hits it. That's wide of the goal. Once again, Kieran and Nick involved as they combine here with the 1-2. And as Kieran picks it up, he looks to play it through to Too Good, but that's blocked by number 5. Kieran then wins it back, gives it to Nick. Nick then plays it forward to Too Good. Too Good then plays it back across to Nick, and just like before, he drags his shot, and that's wide of the goal. Meanwhile, obviously,
How do we get right there?
well, Devz from Palmer's College is going to go on to the Oak Pub, then to Gray's Bus Station, then to West Thurrock, and then on to Lakeside Bus Station. You'll be there in 22 minutes. Oh, no, you missed this one. You're going to have to wait for the 11:23.
Like where?
Just over there, mate, and change that carpet.
Like no.
All right, mate, suit yourself. I'll leave you to it as Scottish sends a ball forward to Too Good on that far side. As he catches up with it, he sends it back to Knowlesy. He hits it first time with the left, and that is just past the post. And so we continue to dominate the possession in this game as Nick turns and plays it forward to Too Good on the edge of the box. He's got options behind him, but he opts to shoot here. That takes a deflection as it goes past the post and out for a corner. And can you guess what happens from the corner? Well, it's swung in by Knowlesy. Keeper collects. For the amount of corners we have, we should be trying to take advantage with them. Down the other end now, as number 8 looks to get it under, but Tomo's on his case and wins it back and then sends it up the field towards Too Good. Too Good does well here to get his foot on it as he looks to scoop it over number 5, but it hits him, and that is bouncing out for a corner. Not sure what number 5's doing, but he seems to think it could be a goal kick. How wrong is he? And once again, the ball is sent into the box by Knowlesy. 16 looks to head it out. He's bouncing all over the place, but he does eventually hoof it clear. That's only as far as Tony here, who wins his header and nods it onto Liam. He then does well to maintain possession for us as he gets ahead of our opponent there and sends it forward towards the edge of the box where Nick is. He's then looking for an outlet, can't go forward, so he goes back to Scottish, who sends it across the box first time. Luke gets his foot on it, under pressure from 15 as he puts it out to Kieran. He gets it under control, hits it. Love that. Well done, Kieran. That was his 5th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 to Palmer's FC. And so we kick off. And straight away, our opponents are looking to come forward as number 9 sends it up towards number 7 on that far side. It's over Tony's head.
Well out, Jack. Well out, Jack. Well out, Jack.
Yeah, well out, Jack. Well out, Jack. Well out, Jack. Unfortunately for number 7, though, following his collision with Tomo, he's now gone in full steam against Jack and lost out. You know what, I'm kind of liking the slow-mo sound thing. Let me know what you think as Kieran picks up the ball on the far side, cuts inside of his man, shot across, I'm not too sure, but either way, it's in the keeper's arms. He's number 9 for Averley now getting tangled with Scottish, and that's a free kick to our opponents. I swear this is like the 3rd free kick from the same position. As it's swung in, Liam heads it away. That's a number 3, but he swipes it, and that's out for a goal kick. Time for a free kick of our own now as Too Good looks to put it forward. Slide comes in there from our opponent. The ref brings that one back. Tomo then sends that one into the box. Great nod from Nick there as Luke looks to be in there. Keeper's off with his line. It hits number 6. Looks to be going in, but he saves that one, and Averley eventually clear their lines. Pretty much half-time at this point as number 10 goes across the pitch, plays it inside towards number 9, tees it up from distance, hits it. That's not affecting Jack. And that, my friends, is half-time. Dangerous scoreline at 1-0. Probably should have more, but we just haven't taken our chances. So we relax a bit, have a fag, and I'll tell you about Sunday League Extra. In fact, that's pretty much it. Check out Sunday League Extra, the warm-up ahead of these games. But until then, we're going to crack on with the second half. It's not hard. And so as we start this second half, it's Averley that send a ball up the field. Liam wins his header there. It's brought down by Too Good into Luke. Chests it. Plays it forward to Nick. Nodded down for Too Good. Now, if only Too Good hit that on the half volley and had gone top corner, I'd be sending that straight into the Sport Bible. But instead, he spreads the play across here to keep possession, and Knowlesy sends it back into the box, and that is cleared by Averley. Here we've got Scottish now in the midfield, picking up the loose ball and sending it forward to Nick. He gets it down with his head in between the 2 defenders.
Ray! You kidding? He's well light.
Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not too sure what view the ref had, but he's completely cleaned Nick out there, and that should have been a penalty. It's alright though, we've got Knowlesy in Scottish's boots as he gets past number 16 here, makes his way further down the line as he's under pressure from number 15, gets the cross in, and it actually goes behind everyone, but falls through to Scottish, who plays it back inside to Luke, bounces off of Nick, tackle goes in, he's still got it, pokes it past the keeper, and that, my friends, is 2-0 to Palmer's FC. Bit of a scrappy goal, but who cares? They all count, and Knowlesy applauds it. Let's kick off. Here we've got Liam now picking up a throw from Nick over that far side. He sends it straight back in the direction of Nick as it bounces once, he touches it past the defender, hits it on the half volley, and the keeper's there to parry it. Up the other end now, and it's Averley that are looking to break, but it's number 16 all on his own. He's looking for support, and he gets that on the far side from number 10 as he makes his way forward. Down with the challenge there, completely cleaning him out. Tomo with a clearance there, just for good measure, and that's a free kick. So the free kick's taken by number 9. Jack parries that, picked up by number 5 on the rebound, and that is into the back of the net. It's 2-1 to Palmer's now. They've definitely not had much of the play this half, but despite that, they've got their goal, and it could be a nervy final 30 minutes if they gain the momentum. And kick off. So that momentum I just mentioned, it's all about killing it, keeping possession for a while and taking the sting out of the game as Luke plays it out to Scottish on that far side. Scottish cuts inside of his man and then plays it forward to Too Good. He then looks to make his way into the box, but he's forced wide by number 5, who then falls over. Too Good's free to then put the ball into the box. On the end of this one is number 6 as he's headed out towards Kieran here. It bounces, flicks over number 12 on the volley.
Oh, what a goal! Oh my God! Mate.
And people ask me why Kieran's my favourite player at Palmer's FC, because he can pluck things out of the air just like that.
That girl is a
But not that. We move on from that very, very quickly. We all agree that that never happened, but this happened. Absolute perfection. Number 12 is pretty tall, so he's done well to get it over him, but on the volley there, past the keeper who stands still, is doing the mannequin challenge as well, and it's times like this, I'm glad that we film these games. That's 3-1 to Palmer's, kick off. So pretty much straight away, we're looking for a fourth here as Nick plays it out to the far side where Scottish is. He looks up, puts it onto the edge of the box for Too Good as he brings it down, hits it on the half volley, keeper with a save there. It bounces back out. In fact, he's bouncing all over the place, and eventually Aveley gain possession and clear their lines. We move on, and it's a throw-in for Aveley into number 12 as he gets it under control. Played back up towards number 10 as he brings it forward. And from here, this is where things went wrong. Let me explain. At some point, the camera stopped recording. To be fair, I probably would have noticed a lot earlier, but I let some other people have a go at the camera today. And if we skip forward to the 70th minute, you will notice that the score has changed to 4-1. Fantastic for us, but not for you, because you don't get to see it. And it's at times like this we really miss Andrew. So come back, Andrew. However, what I do have for you is some footage from behind the goal. Now, if you watch the Sunday League Extra, you would know that a guy called Luke came down. He's from Chicago, and he's doing a master's degree. Now, for one of his projects, he's actually doing it all around Sunday League football, and who better to come and watch and get some information from than the mighty Palmer's FC. The downside to this is we don't actually get the goal, but we get the build-up as Luke puts it out to Scottish. He then puts it into the box. Nick's on the end of this one, and he sends it past the keeper. Following the kickoff, yep, we missed that as well. We got back to normal ways, or just about.
Who stopped recording?
So there's a realisation, and following that, we've got a couple of substitutions. Nosey and Nick make way for Connor, and the number 8, Wazza. There he is, second substitute appearance since agreeing to put a tattoo on his arse. And this is what happens when you let Nick get hold of the camera.
Shall we just do Wazza cam for a little while?
Just record Wazza.
Wazza!
Smile.
I'm not interested in the game. I hope we don't score now.
If he scores, if he scores.
Shoot!
Oh, shoot!
So it wasn't the best first pass for Wazza, but we crack on with the game, and Kieran puts the ball forward for Scottish out there. One of the quickest in the team. Can he keep it in? He can, and it's back to Too Good.
Oh, well, that's too good.
Good clearance!
I like it. The crowd's got a bit of banter in them today. Just 10 minutes left in this one as Tony puts it out to Wazza. He picks it up. Connor takes over. And it's the two substitutions that are combining here as Connor opts to put it back out to Wazza on this near side. He takes a touch. Cuts inside of his man here. I want a shot, but he's not. He's giving it to Too Good instead. He plays it to Luke. Luke puts it through to Too Good. The keeper's spilt it. Too Good just needs to put it back to Wazza, but the tackle goes in there. And then Aveley clear it up the field. Pressure down the other end now as number 16 rolls it to number 7. He puts it into the box. Scottish doesn't deal with this as number 10 picks it up. Gives it to number 12. Fires it. Blocked by Dan. It's fired once more by number 9 on the edge here. Then that's cleared. No nonsense by Tomo. Number 16 getting involved again, dragging it away from Wazza. Yep, that's a free kick, but no money to Essex FA today, and unbelievably last week, no money to Essex FA either. Let's see what Aveley can produce from this free kick. It's an awkward one as it bounces through a number of players there, falls to number 12, but he's completely sliced it, and that's wide of the goal. So other than knocking out number 7 in the first half, Tomo's had a pretty quiet game, but that's a good thing. And this just shows how confident he is at the back today. No yellow cards in 7 games and no own goals today, so this is all in all a great performance from Tomo. He plays it out to this far side where Kieran is, who plays it down the line to Connor. Connor then cuts inside of his man, and it's great footwork from him as well. He then plays it back to Kieran, who spots Luke in the middle of the field completely free. He gets it under control, and then has a little look up and spots the run of Scottish as he makes his way into the box. Can't get his foot on it though, and that unfortunately goes out for a goal kick. Aveley still having a go though as number 8 puts it over the top to number 9. He then sends it over the top of Jack. Did I speak too early about Tomo?
Another own goal!
So as these two lovebirds chase each other around, it's number 7 that steps up to take the corner. That's sent in. On the end of it is number 12, sending it towards goal. Tony's there to clear it. And that right there was the final action of the game. Handshakes all round. It ends 4-1, and we head through to the next round of the Ted Fairchild Cup. Don't forget, 4th of December, we're having a break from the Sunday League football, and we are entering the #United League. And you can be there as well. Simply head over to #united.com, purchase your tickets. They're £5 each, and all proceeds go to charity. But until then, thanks for your support, and we will see you in the next one.